I mustn't hide under any other trees then, because lightning picked them out. I don't know the lightning has mechanics, or if they do, what they are. So, and that's a spider there. So I'll make my way elsewhere. So yeah, I've post-Christmas, the eBay stuff's, in terms of people giving me stuff, and the backlog, it's slowed down a bit, so I might have to actually make some calls and do some advertising and stuff. So between all the stuff that I do have flyers and business cards and stuff. But I never really needed to use them up till now, so probably on Monday I'll put my name about a bit more. You know, taxi places, barbers, things like that. Whoa, that's some impressive natural geography there. And you get a good look at it because you get some major lag. Yeah, some crazy. I don't know if this is 1. Well, it must be out this far. 1.7 point whatever thing, but that's much impressive-o. But we're sailing along the 0 axis, so I'll just get back there. And incidentally, I think I saw a couple of people who, maybe not 2B2T regulars, I don't think the play Minecraft server would really be their thing. But I've seen a couple of names that I've seen on both servers. And some serious lag. But yeah, the public opening's not being too bad. They are banning people like dozens at a time for misdemeanors of one sort and another. And the rules are there. It's a bit surprising that it's just like, you know, banning or nothing, but there you go. I don't make those rules. And pop goes my boat. Hopefully nothing spawned out here, because I'm in a chuffing forest and I don't like being in a forest, but I think day is about to break, so that's okay. Briefly, I've tinkered around a bit more with the retro gaming thing, but it's just been there's so many things to try and sort out with that. It's really not been worth the hassle. I am thinking about upgrading the machine. I think I might have mentioned this in the last episode, I'm not sure. It was over a week ago, but yeah, I'm going to try and get some. Apparently I might be able to get some cheap computer parts while I'm out in Czech Republic. We'll see. My flight's booked, my coach is booked. The place I usually stay at, the hostel in Prague, that's £6 a night. You can get a hotel for that, and a nice hotel as well. It's because it's minus whatever over in Czech in January, there won't be quite as many tourists. That isn't to say there isn't any at all. It's, but you can get so cheap if you go on the TripAdvisor and sites like that. If you're willing to stay, a 5-minute bus ride outside the city centre, and this is a major European capital we're talking about. It's not back or beyond. It's not like you're staying at the hotel in Kinshasa or somewhere. And it's ultra cheap, and you compare that with somewhere like London. Prague's cheaper, but it's not cheap like if you went to Lithuania or somewhere like that. It used to be a lot cheaper, but then they opened the borders and stuff, and as the way these things, the prices go up. You still have great time there, very little money. Yeah, beer's about £1 a bottle, even in the clubs. Unless you go to the clubs where all the tourists go, which I don't, if I can help it. But it's a lot cheaper. You know, it's got a lot of things going for it, which is why I go there 2 or 3 times a year. Well, as well as my family being there, obviously. It's just, I wish it wasn't such a hassle, because I don't drive, so I've got to get a train to Liverpool, bus to Manchester Airport, then the actual flight, then a bus from the airport to the Prague Metro, across the length of the Prague Metro, which takes about an hour, and then a coach from the other end of the metro, which takes me to where my dad lives, or my dad picks me up from the other end of Prague. All of that, well, I'll be leaving here about 1 o'clock, and I'll get to my dad's house about 8 hours, 9 hours later. But, you know, it's a fairly relaxing journey. I did it by coach once. Never again. Done it by train as well, that was alright. I decided to see what it was like. It was a 24-hour journey, but it was fun. I went via Liverpool to London, to Brussels on the Eurostar, and to Cologne, and then Cologne to Prague on a sleeper train, and got there at 8 o'clock next morning feeling very well rested, thank you very much. Best night's sleep I had in a long time on a blooming train. That was 2 years ago now, actually. Yeah, because it was snowing like a good one, so it must have been January, February time. So yeah, yeah. Of course, I think I've mentioned in the previous episode again that I will get some actual stuff from Prague out and about. So I'll get my camera, which is plugged in here actually, charged up and whatever. Ow. Right. Lots of land everywhere. Whoop. Yep. Not short of food at all. So this has been a pure walking and waffling episode, as it is, and we're coming up to 1,000 away, so I think my voice is going. It's nice to have the scenery back to normal. It's, believe me, the whole bit of all the sailing was tedious for me, which is why I cut vast chunks of it out. So I don't know whether the 2 subscribers disappearing was anything to do with the gap in these vids, or I spoke out of turn somewhere on the Play Minecraft server. I don't know. I mean, you know, if there was a couple of zeros on rats on the end of that number, I wouldn't be too bothered. Ooh, major lag, major lag, major lag. You know, but at the moment, well, especially, I mean, it should always be the case, but you know, every subscriber is precious. So if people want to put word about, I mean, I'm hamstrung a bit by the fact that my YouTube name doesn't match my Minecraft name, mainly because, you know, when I signed up for Minecraft, which was just as the alpha ended, I think, I didn't know people were doing videos, so it was, you know, it was just another game to play. So I signed up, you know, just interested to know what. I'm on a canal. The hell? So it was waffling away. So, you know, I didn't think, I just signed up with whatever name. I don't know whether J5 and all the variants of it I wanted were on there. I can't even remember. It's 2 odd years ago now. There's some hosses. Nah. Must remember to get a saddle at some point. Do the thing with the hosses. That'd speed things up immensely. So yeah, the disparity between my name on here, which is Sigma 1977, which is also my name on Reddit, and my YouTube name, which, you know, I've had YouTube for a lot longer, obviously. I think I've had YouTube since about 06, 07 or something like that. So, you know, that's not really a help, that people can't, you know, well, not that really you can spam your channel on it, anything multiplayer anyway, but that if it comes up in conversation, you can't really, you have to explain to people it's a different name and everything, completely different. But, you know, them's the breaks. Right, so looks like we're going to hit 150,000. What time is it? Oh, it's just after midday, so yeah, we'll get there. As night's falling, I would think. 400 to go. It's been a laggy as hell episode. Certainly the worst one since that one where I took me break. It's over here now, I'll leave it. Doopy doopy doo. So yeah, we're in full 1.7 point blah territory here. So I'm presuming when future updates come in, this landscape will update accordingly. I don't know. Still got all my kit. So it's been a pure travelogue episode this time round. Oh, I got a bow off him. Don't need it though. Don't need the bones either. Right, so I will start to call this a day actually. Let's see if I can't. Okay, well it'll literally be a case of sailing to the next slip of land and then we'll be done. Doopy doo. That way. Okay, well, it looks like that way. Oh, that lag. Oh, that's some serious laggage. Okay, and here we are at 150k from spawn. If the server doesn't have its elastic band snap, and there's now here. But there is this patch of land, so it is upon this quite substantial piece of land that I will lose the synchronization thing. Annoyance. Get back in. Oh, I'm there now. Okay, this bug's been fixed. Press up time now. Oh, grand. I didn't notice that message when I first logged in. Okay. Right, well, as someone asks me how it's going, I will say this has been J5276, and this has been episode 51 of Survival on the 2B2T server, and I will bid you adieu. See you next time. Bye bye.